Now, talk about cool business and cool things in Fresno and the Valley. Our next guest, Stacy Valdivia, I got it right finally,
yes,
right?
Thank
With
you.
Damsel Pro.
Yes, Independent Damsel Pro.
Independent, so you're kind of a representative here
Yes.
in Fresno for some very, very cool items.
Yes.
Tell us about some of them.
All right, so Damsel's line has safety products for everyone in the family. We're talking children to adults, stun guns, pepper sprays, family safety books, vehicle emergency tools. It's getting warm, so those are important to
All
have.
these things you mentioned are legal for any of us to have.
Absolutely. 18 years or older for the weapons,
Okay.
and not a convicted felon. Those are the only two restrictions we have in California.
Now, and I want to get into them a little bit, but you say stun gun, for example. Do you just give it to them, or do they get some training?
That is my goal as the Independent Damsel Pro, is to really make sure my customers know how to use these things, when to, when not to. So that's why I'm very passionate about what I'm doing.
Maybe when I was growing up and my dad gave us our gun training. To this day, you don't, there's not a toy. It's like stun gun. You don't like tease people.
Right.
I've seen that happen sometimes.
Yes.
So.
Young men love to play with stun guns. I don't condone that behavior.
Good for you. Now, where would somebody get this stuff? Do you have like parties or get-togethers or things like that? How do people come in contact with your products?
Number one, I have a website, so there's a shoppable catalog on the website, but my goal is to get into people's homes, businesses. I do public events as well. So
small groups or large groups?
Yeah,
even?
I've done a formal presentation to over 100 women and small in-home parties with 5 women. So.
Well, when I heard you were coming, the first thing I thought of is a group of women getting together for a baby shower or something like that. And, hey, well, we're here. Let's review some products that could be safe and good for us.
Absolutely.
So, and these are just defensive kind of things.
Yes. It's all about deterrence. So you want to be prepared. You don't want to wait until that situation happens and say, darn it, I wish I would have just had something with me. You want to be proactive about it.
By the way, before we go too far, let's give that web address out.
Sure. It is mydamselpro.net/Stacy Valdivia.
Right. Make sure to put the Stacy Valdivia because she's our local person, the expert on this stuff.
Yes.
Okay, let's start by talking about my favorite product, this thing right here. What do you call it?
So today I brought our road trip.
This does 100 things.
It does, and plus, and
road
more.
trip. I like
so,
that. That's what we call road trip?
Yes, this
nice.
is our road trip. So what this is a multi-purpose flashlight. You want to keep this very close to you in the vehicle. It has your flashlight capabilities. It becomes an emergency beacon.
Set it on top. Set it on top of your car.
Yes, it's magnetic, so it'll stick. There's an alarm on it as well. Now, the invaluable part is that there's a strike-free glass breaker. So all you do is tap your window, the window will shatter, and you're able to exit the vehicle quickly.
And it's made of what?
It's a spring-loaded pin on the inside, so that's what will
tap it, the
pop
window
out.
breaks,
Yes.
If you ever tried to break a window, man, it is hard.
Yes.
Use your elbow, and I mean, there's somebody stuck in there, and you don't care if you break your arm.
Yes.
But you're going to get hurt breaking a window unless
you have your road trip with you. And now the weather's getting warmer, and people leave children and animals in vehicles, so this is invaluable for that.
I've seen people, ladies, accidentally lock their kid in the car. They're not trying to.
That's a
but
nightmare.
as soon as the door closes, you see their face. Oh my gosh! And in just a few minutes, you just break the window.
Yes.
You don't mess with your kid's life.
Oh,
like,
no,
I
not
don't
at
wanna,
all.
And you don't. Hey, who has a hammer? You got this. So.
Yes. And
now,
you can cut your seatbelt.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Car goes in the canal.
Yes.
You want to be able to break the window and get the seatbelt, or in a crash too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's hard to get those seatbelts off. They jam and stuff. And
Yeah.
Seatbelt cutter and window breaker, to me, it's the most important thing you could carry.
Also, it is rechargeable, so if you were stranded, you could charge your phone to make your emergency phone call.
Okay. So you're driving, and it's not even these giant emergencies. You're driving down the road in the middle of the night, and you get a flat tire. That's when your phone's always dead, isn't it?
Yes.
And so you have a phone charger, put the emergency light on top, and
Yeah.
helps AAA find you, things like that.
Yes.
So, and it's called the what now?
The road trip.
Right. Now this is, I always say this is a Christmas time, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays. We give people stuff that in a week they don't even remember they had it. This is like $35 or something.
Correct.
Get 10 of them. Keep them in your closet. Every time you have to go to a dinner party, you want to take a host gift, you got to go to a birthday party, whatever, you got them in your closet. And you can get them at that website, by the way, mydamselpro.net/Stacy Valdivia.
Yes.
So that's my favorite product. Tell us
Yes.
about some of your other products.
This is our brand new keychain stun gun. I'm absolutely in love with it. Now you don't have an excuse
You
to
don't
leave
play
it at
with
home.
those things, so I don't need to worry about it.
No.
Right.
So it is a flashlight, so that's a very important feature. It does have a safety feature with a disable pin. So if someone were to take this out of your
Grab it
hand,
from you, they're not gonna shock you.
going to hurt you with
Wow.
it. The electricity stays on the tip until you do make contact with someone. The sound alone will do enough.
Are we going to do that?
If you,
Sound?
I will fire this off.
Yeah.
So hopefully that attacker who is looking for the easy target will just go the other way when they
Guys,
see that.
men get it kind of circle a little bit. You just
Yes.
not here to hurt you
Yeah,
guys.
10
Just let me
feet,
move
10
along.
feet.
Yeah. So, and if they are smart and say, let's just grab it from her, they're not going to shock you.
Correct. Yes.
What's in this little pouch?
So I have my adorable leopard pepper spray pouch.
Okay.
So on the inside, you do have your canister of pepper spray.
And all this is usually in your purse.
Yes, but
Okay.
if you're out in the parking lots, you want it in your hand and ready to go.
Yeah, so
with
you're
your
going to go to the
keys as
store
well.
all the way where your car is way out there and it's dark. You get them out before you
Yes.
go. Okay.
And if it is dark, you have your stun gun on your keychain and you have your flashlight that you
Okay.
can illuminate the area.
All right. Now, have you ever, I don't know, maybe personally, have you ever had to use these?
No, but I tell you what, I have been in some tricky situations, and I am so glad I had the confidence and just the means to protect myself should I need to.
Okay. And what about kids?
Kids. So I did bring one of our brand new toddler books. This is part of our Safe Hearts line. And Safe Hearts is designed to teach our children how to protect their hearts and bodies when we're not around. Tricky friends and tricky situations. Our heart sends out those signals that something isn't right, and so when that happens in the stories, the heart defenders come and they kind of break it down. So we have books about gun safety, grooming, different scenarios that affect our children on a daily basis.
And for the kids and with the adults, you need to get your head into this before it happens.
Yes.
You don't wait till it happens and
Correct.
something's happening. You just have to really prepare. I'm going to pull that stun gun out. I'm going to stun someone someday
Yes.
when I need to.
Yes.
So you've got to be ready for it. And I guess this book starts getting kids thinking in the right way, too.
Yes. They say that 1 in 4 little girls and 1 in 6 little boys are victims of sexual assault. Those numbers are alarming, and they are much higher than what is reported. So,
Now, your company's doing stuff where everybody's thinking about this sex trafficking and stuff. Your company's doing something about it.
yes, it's called the Damsel House Project, and it gives me goosebumps when I talk about it every time. And so right now we sponsor 2 homes. We have one in Cambodia and one in India where they do rescue the girls from sex trafficking in those countries. We partner with the Destiny Rescue. And I did submit a little clip that can talk about our Damsel House Project. It is with our CEO and CFO.
Let's watch that.
Giving back has always been at the core of Damsel in Defense. And as good stewards of the resources that we have been given, we have relentlessly sought out the most responsible, transparent, and effective means to give to those in need in the most direct way possible. This effort resulted in the Damsel House Project, a long-term initiative to fund homes that are rescuing children out of sex trafficking in countries across the world.
Damsel in Defense opened our first Damsel House in Cambodia in 2015, then our second in India in 2018. And our long-term goal is to have a home in every country that our partner organization is rescuing in.
These incredible homes serve to heal the trauma these precious children have endured, teach them a skill and a sustainable trade, and then release them back to healthy environments where they can succeed without being re-victimized by traffickers or even their own families. Reintegrating them back into their communities with a marketable skill is key to their success. We've met and talked with these girls and heard exactly how the success has impacted their lives personally.
Since the first Damsel House opened its doors, we have remained fully committed to financially supporting them to explore additional avenues of growth with Destiny Rescue, and we have made regular visits there in order to continue to share their successes with our field. Without the sustained support of our field, we know that our long-term goal will be unattainable.
So in 2019, we took a handful of our top leaders to experience firsthand what the Damsel House is truly like, to catch the Damsel House vision, and to ensure that the homes continue to impact the lives of children around the world. I knew that this would truly be the trip of a lifetime for them.
What is phenomenal about this business and why I'm so thrilled to be in the running for this trip is Not only are we hosting shows, we're hosting parties in living rooms all across the country, but now we get to extend our mission all around the world, and I am thrilled about that.
The things I saw, I would have described coming into this as despair and negative and hopeless and pain and scared and all of those things. And they're still present, but now I view them as hope and good things to come and support.
Seeing the girls and the courage they still have, they're fighters. I definitely see that we are 100% a difference for them. We're saving lives.
You always know it's not about you, but this shows you that it's so much deeper than you think. The whole thing is just so much bigger than you can imagine.
What we're doing gives them hope that their past is their past and their future is bright because of the Damsel House changing lives.
It's an experience of a lifetime. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. And to know that you are changing not only what is happening at home, but across the world is overwhelming, but it is amazing at the same time. It lit something inside me that I never knew existed.
I feel so proud and honored to be a part of a company that's making a huge difference, and that it's a blessing to the girls here and to our field to be able to make a difference in other people's lives.
Every little thing that we do in our damsel business helps these girls in Cambodia, in Thailand, in the Philippines, in India, and who knows where it is next.
Destiny Rescue is currently operating in 11 countries, and our goal with this project is to have a home to represent every country that they are rescuing within. We know that this is a big vision, but we believe it's worth it. This will undoubtedly result in thousands of families and individuals experiencing hope in profound ways that they would never experience otherwise. Their future hope depends on our commitment today, and it's our vision for tomorrow that drives us at Damsel in Defense.
Yeah, we need to keep doing what we do. Put your head down and get to work. That's what we need to do. And support our founders and our mission.
After coming on this trip, I'm gonna go back home with a bigger vision, with more fire and reason behind it, with more purpose.
I feel like I'm leaving part of my heart here. My life will be changed forever.
Wow. Now, people who are desperate, it's easy to victimize desperate people. So they find the people, get them out of the trap they've fallen into, give them a place to stay, but then give them training for the future, and kind of removes that desperation.
Yes.
So gets ready. Wow, what a great story. So if somebody buys some of these products, it helps that cause too.
Yes. More specifically, June 27th to July 4th is National Enslaved to Independence Week. They say that 27 million people are victims of human trafficking across the world. So on June 27th, I have an event planned. There is a invitation that is open to the public. What I'm looking for is a hostess or host to bring your friends or family to my event. I am basically providing the refreshments, wine, drinks, and a safety presentation. So that groups order, what our goal is that week is to have group orders that are $500. If we get a total of 30 group orders of $500, we are able to rescue one child.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I asked because it's so expensive what they do. So this is how they can fund it. We could all help fund it.
Yes, absolutely. The image on the screen showed that the $1,500 equals one rescue. Okay. And what that $1,500 is just a small snippet of what that cost is. There's the teams that have to go undercover rescue. They need they need safety training. They need
it's very dangerous
security.
what they do
Absolutely,
to pull those people out of those.
Yes. So
Now, so where will the event be? Are there several events? You already have a location?
My location is going to be 265 East River Park Circle. It is the big 4-story office building in the Dave & Buster's parking lot. It'll be in the first floor conference room.
So if you're thinking of getting involved in this and you're thinking of having some of your friends, that way you don't have to have a little gathering at your house. You don't have to clean your house.
Absolutely.
You can go to this event that Stacy's already set up there, and it's going to be on the 27th?
27th at 6 p.m.
Okay. And get a bunch of little groups. Get your little group. It could be 5 people, 10 people, 30 people. Bring your whole office. They need to contact you in advance, I'd imagine.
I would prefer that I can get a little head count, but so my phone number is on the screen. You could text me, call me. You can follow me on my Instagram at Safety Stacy. So.
And let's give out the phone number. Some people are just listening and not watching.
So my phone number is 559-273-6327.
And your Instagram's at Stacy, at Safety Stacy.
Yes.
STACI at Safety Stacy. And the web address is mydamselpro.net/Stacy Valdivia. If you didn't get this down, don't worry. Just call me here at Central Valley Talk. I'll give you Stacy's direct number if it's okay.
Thank you so
now,
much.
we're about out of time. What else do you want our viewers to know?
Just know that this is way bigger than us right here at home. My 9-year-old daughter is off to the side watching, and she is truly the reason why I feel it is so important to do what I'm doing to help keep her safe, everyone else safe around us, and spread awareness.
Very good. Okay. At least get the, what's this product called?
The Road Trip.
The Road Trip. Keep a couple of them on hand for gifts, and get them from Stacy and help her reach her goals to help those people in India and Cambodia.
Yes, thank you so much.
Right.
I really appreciate it.
We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.